Guys, I made such a mess, an absolute mess. The henna is coming off of my hand already because it's getting dry. You should see this table, girl. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oblong Polka Dots, and my name is Kerr, and on this channel we talk about makeup, skincare, and beauty. So, if that's something you're into, you've come to the right place. It's Saturday, and I think I just want to play in makeup. I have no specific aim. There's only one errand I need to run. It's go to pick up a package at Ulta. What a surprise. So we're going to use this palette today from Juvia's Place. It's called The Candy Shop. This is the box that it came in. And it had the little fluff in there to keep it safe. And then this is what the palette itself looks like. Check that out. Love it. I've hauled this in a video not long ago. And I told you guys that I kept hesitating on buying this palette because I just wasn't sure if it was something that I would use. But the fact that I swatched it every single time I went into Ulta was a sign that I definitely wanted to get this palette. So that's what we're going to use for today. And also, I have a quick question. If you guys want to see me do any henna videos, let me know. I have not done henna in a long time. I used to do it all the time. I'm already flaking off, probably. Anyways, I used to do it all the time. I did it as a business, actually. It was Orange Moon Henna Design, but I had to stop for a while because I have Graves' disease, and at that time it was untreated and my hands would shake too much for me to be able to hold the cone. So again, if you guys are interested in henna videos, leave a comment below, let me know, and I will film a couple. All right, so for today's look, I'm not exactly sure where we're going. You've already seen what the palette looks like, so let's just start prepping and see where it goes from there. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of fallout from that, so I'm not going to do my face until afterwards. Let's grab our trusty Essence Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base. I'm going to pop this on the lids, and maybe we'll even use another product that I haven't used yet to see if we can get some more bang for the buck. But for now, let's just do what we normally would. Stay the course here, kids. So we're just priming the lid. All right. And then we're going to go in with, let's try it. Let's just go for it. I haven't tried this yet. It's the LA Girl Shade Shifter Duochrome Eye Color. It's the liquid version in the shade Druzy. So on screen, I'm pretty sure that you guys are seeing purple, but I'm seeing green and blue and red. So we're going to see what this looks like. I already showed you the duochromes that I used in my eyes before, but it might be fun to use this as a base for our shadows. Again, I haven't used this, so we're going to see what it's like. Let's open it. So that's what the wand looks like. Just looks like a I don't know, a gloss wand, because it's like a flat little spatula. And I guess we'll just throw this on the lid and see what happens. I'm hoping that it, ooh, wow. Oh my gosh, this is so bright. I'm hoping it dries down pretty well for the shadow to sit on top of. I'm just kind of gliding this across the lid. It doesn't need to be perfect because I'm going to have shadow on top of it, but I would like to cover as much of the lid as I can. And then this formula, not sure if you can see it, but it's a little bit chunky compared to the shadows, which were a lot smoother. So that's definitely one difference between the liquid. We'll just throw this on this side. It feels good though. And it feels like it's drying right away. So maybe this is one of those formulas that is like a drier kind of cream. I'm just trying to run that spatula along the mobile lid. I don't want to go too high into the crease. Okay. That's what that looks like. And surely you can wear this on its own, for sure. Very pretty. I'm going to grab a fluffy brush though and see if it blends out at all. I'm thinking it won't because it feels like it dried pretty quickly. a little bit, like a tiny little bit. Okay, well, that's our base. This is what the brush looks like afterwards. So the product wasn't, oh no, sorry guys, I just dropped the mic. Hold on just a second. Hope it wasn't too loud. Okay, that should be better. All right, so hopefully it's not too something as a base. I don't know, I'm trying to think of a word here. Overpowering maybe? All right, so we're gonna grab a shadow from our palette. I typically like to go in a gradient from lightest to darkest, so I think I'm gonna begin with the outer corner. And since this shadow kind of leans a little bit brown, I think we should use this for the outer corner. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to grab a little fluffy brush or pointed brush or whatever kind of brush this is. Ooh, this color has sparkles in it. It's got some kind of glitter. It's definitely more maroon looking than it is, not maroon, what's a better description? Mauve looking on the brush than it is in the pan. So let's see. And then even putting it on the lid, it's showing up a more purple. Definitely in the purple pinky kind of family. But on top of the druzy that we just laid down, it is sticking. So that's a good sign. And a little bit of that pink is still popping out from it. Let's do this side. Whatever compelled me to do this while wearing a white blouse, I don't know. So I'm going to try and be careful, or at least be mindful of the fact that there may be fallout. I'm not seeing any though. Do you guys see any? Okay. Well, this is laying nicely, I can tell you that much. I'm not having too much pull or too much tug from druzy underneath, so you can definitely use this as a base. Would you want to? I don't know, but you can if you want to give it a try. And again, I can still see some of that purple is popping out there from druzy, so yeah, I like it. Whew! That was a real touch and go there for a minute, wasn't it? All right, let's try another shadow. Let's go in with something a little bit brighter. This is pretty crispy. Let's try this one right here. Right there. We're going to use the same brush because I think it's going to be okay. And we're going to put that right next to the shadow that we just put on. Ooh. Yeah. Wow. Okay, it's working, you guys. Yay, I'm so happy. I was a little bit concerned there for a second, but you know, Juvia's place. Full on professional shadows here. Juvia's place is like, don't worry about it, sis. We got this. Just point us to where we need to go, and that's where we'll be. I'm not seeing any fallout or anything. Yeah, no fallout. Fantastic. If you guys haven't tried Juvia's Place shadows yet, I highly recommend them. They are some of my best performing palettes in my collection for sure. And yeah, I absolutely love them. They're so pretty and vibrant. The formula is pretty consistent across most palettes. I've only had trouble maybe out of 1 or 2 palettes. I may have had trouble with like a couple of the mattes, and that was it, like at most. Okay, I like this. I like where it's going, but I think we need to go even brighter. So we have a couple options here, but I think the one that's going to fit best is this one right here. So I was thinking about this kind of peachy one, but I actually think that this one will work better. So let's try that in that upper corner. Kind of going on a diagonal here, aren't we? I'm using the same brush because why not? And we're going to pull that. Oh, that is not what I thought it would look like. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, this is just going to be a really sparkly, glittery, bright look. Might have to tone this down a little bit with something. I don't know what could tone it down. I wonder if I should have gone in with that peach after all. This is like a... In the pan, it looks like it's pink, but it's definitely pulling blue. It's not going to hurt anything, but it wasn't exactly where I was going with this. So maybe I can pop something on top of it to kind of, you know, bring it back in a little bit. Well, let's go for that peach after all. So we're going to try this one anyways. We're going to throw that right on top of the color I just put down with the same brush. Because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And we'll see what happens. I can't see any difference. Can you? I'm not seeing a difference. I definitely want to play with this palette again because I realized just now while looking at it, I haven't touched any of the mattes. I wonder if we can grab this hot pink. Since we're playing in makeup, let's just make a mess. Let's try this. We'll see what that does. And I'm still not seeing any fallout, you guys. Oh, see, that's the direction I wanted to go in with that hot pink. Let's just pull this right up here, right up to the crease. Yeah, let's tie it all in with some hot pink. When in doubt, add pink, right? I love pink. Do you guys like pink? I did not like pink as a kid at all. It was not the color for me. But as an adult, I absolutely love it. Oh, it's so vibrant. Can you see that? Look at that. Wow. Maybe I've gone overboard. I don't know, but I like going overboard when it comes to pink. Fun. Ooh. I'm okay with this. Sometimes you just have to be adventurous. You can't control everything, right? Sometimes you just have to step out and try new things. Try some new. See what it's like. I do like it though. It's very vibrant. It's super dramatic. Well, now I want to grab one of the other mattes. I know, but I do. So let's try it. How about this one? Since we're going all full colorful here, how about this blue one right here? I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to tap it just a little because Juvia's Place colors, they can really like, you have to be careful. They can wreck you. They're so pigmented. So we're just popping that in right here on that triangle shape. A little bit more. I guess this is going to match my nails. I didn't even think of that. Okay. Well, this is kind of like playing in a crayon case where you're just coloring and grabbing out whatever crayons you want, right? I think it's the same thing with makeup. I do like the fact that this blue has perked up that outer corner just a little bit though. I think it needed to be perked up some. A little more joy there for the outer corner. It was a bit dark and we're looking for something a little bit brighter than that. Okay, I like it. I think that's better. A little bit more here too, why not? Let's take it right up to the crease. Bring it back down. Should we do this side a little bit more too? Why not? Right up to the crease. Okay. I'm into it. I'm totally into it. It's wild, don't get me wrong. But I'm into it. So we're gonna pop our little brush away. Ooh, you guys, I need to clean my brushes. There's so many of them sitting over there. I think we're done. There was such a small, tiny little bit of fallout. I hope you can see. It's like right here. A very tiny amount. Like it's minuscule. Just a little bit of the pink too. Yeah. Yes. Glad I got this palette. I'm definitely going to wear it again. You guys will see it again. I try not to do repeat looks on camera until I've like cycled through some more palettes, but I will end up using palettes over again on camera, so you'll see that. Let's clean up the tiny little bit of fallout that we do have. I'm going to grab my Clinique Take the Day Off, and because there isn't very much, I'm going to clean it up with a Q-tip. Yep, I don't see anything on my blouse. This is great. Feeling it. All right, we're going to take this. It's going to dip in there. There's only a little tiny bit here and a very small amount right here. And I think this is the sparkle from that little druzy from the stick. I don't think this is from the shadows themselves. And then we're going to take the other side of our Q-tip and we're going to just wipe away that makeup cleaner so it doesn't interfere with the rest of our application. All right, so what do you think so far? Do you like it? Is it bright and colorful and cheery on a nice Saturday in summer? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and throw on the rest of my face and then I will come back to you in a minute. So give me a minute, okay? Okay guys, I'm back and this is the final look. What do you think? It's pretty dramatic, isn't it? I picked the biggest, fluffiest lashes that I have. Actually, these are not the biggest, fluffiest lashes I have, but they're close. So let me tell you everything that I used on my face. I used the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear Care and Glow Foundation. The Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. Oh, hold on. The foundation is in the shade 450W. So if we are skin twins, that's what I used. And then for the concealer, I used the shade 470. I also went in with the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, the Milani Under-Eye Brightener Conceal and Perfect in number 4 Nectar. Ooh, what a mess, you guys. I'm just grabbing at things to tell you what I used. Marena Beaute's bronzer in Ebene, number 300. That's what that looks like. Ruby Kisses HD Set and Forget setting powder. This one's almost empty. Iconic London Kissed by the Sun Multi-Use Cheek Glow in Playtime. I'll show you what that looks like. Essence Get Big Lashes Volume and Curl Mascara. Milani Make It Last Cherry Scented Setting Spray, of which there's only a tiny bit left. Milani's Lipstick in Rose Femme. Love Milani. They make the best products. I used MAC's Lip Liner in Cork. I used MAC's Brow Pencil in Spiked. I use Urban Decay's Slide On Eyeshadow, or excuse me, Slide On, Glide On. Why do I always do this every time, you guys? Urban Decay's Glide On Eye Pencil, the waterproof ones. I use Love Drug and Woodstock. And am I missing anything? Did I forget to mention something? I feel like that's, oh, the lashes. So the lashes I used, I bought from Amazon, and these are the Poop Lunch lashes, which all of the things that I use today will be in the description box. So I guess the bottom line is this. Do I like this palette? Yes. Did I think I would like this palette? Yes. Was I surprised? No. The quality is there. Juvia's Place has not disappointed me at all when it comes to my purchases of palettes, and I don't need to swatch them to know that I'm going to love them. If you guys were thinking about picking up this palette, I purchased mine from Ulta. I earned points for it and all that good stuff, and I'm really, really glad that I did. I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. This color story is so much fun, you guys. Look at that. It's just fun. It's a good time. You also can break this palette into twos because the way that they made it was so clever. Look, these go together, these go together, those go together. So if you're looking for something that's a bigger palette and you're not quite sure how to approach it, or you need something that offers a little more guidance than, say, like a Norvina palette, then I would recommend getting this one because you can't go wrong. I hope that you guys like this video. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.